Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Good morning everyone. Selamat pagi semuanya. How are you today? I hope all of you are okay and don't forget to keep on protocol COVID-19 ya. Dan tetap dijaga atau mematuhi protokol COVID-19 ya. Okay. Well, students, welcome in my science class with Ustaz Azul for 6th grade. Selamat datang di kelas Science dengan Ustaz Azul di kelas 6. Okay, well students, in our last meeting we already learn about design and function. Ya, di pertemuan terakhir kita kemarin kita belajar tentang design and function, yaitu design and function, fungsi. Ya, yesterday we already discussed about technology. Ya, how can technology make our life easier? Bagaimana teknologi itu membuat hidup kita lebih mudah ya. For example, human can create robots that make our life easy. The other of robot, the technology that can create is like a handphone, ya kan? And then robots can be for some kinds ya. Robot itu bisa berbagai macam ya, to do humans work, untuk melakukan pekerjaan manusia. The function is to make easy our life, untuk memudahkan kehidupan kita. Okay, and then we also discuss about what is the function of this device that can help someone communicate. Kita kemarin juga sudah berdiskusi tentang bagaimana sih alat seperti ini bisa membantu komunikasi manusia. And then in the point 2, di poin 2, we already know about technology and the human body. Ya, kita sudah tahu teknologi dan tubuh manusia. Okay, I will check the answer. Ya, for example, the human body is an amazing structure. Engineers sometimes use scientific knowledge of how the body works to develop technologies. Some of the technologies help people whose bodies do not function as they should. There are some technologies do tasks that are too dangerous for people. Technologies that have moving parts can be like the human body. A robot is one of these technologies. Robot can have a body structure and movable joints that are similar to the human skeletal and muscular system. Robot use an electrical energy source to help them move. The human body use energy from food to help it move, but robots have a sensor system and a computer to control movement. In the human body, the brain and nervous system help to control movement. Okay, well, students, let's check your answer, for number 2 or point 2. You have to state the statements is this true or false, based on the text above. Berdasarkan teks di atasnya. Okay, well, let's see number 1. Kita lihat ke nomor 1 ya. Technology can benefit people with disabilities. What is the meaning of this statement? Artinya, technology can benefit, memberi manfaat to people with disabilities, orang yang dengan disabilitas atau dengan kekurangan fungsi tubuh ya, atau cacat. Is that true or false based on the text? Yes, the answer is true. This is supported. This text, which part of the text that support the statement? Bagian mana sih yang mendukung jawaban ini ya kan? For example like this. Some of technologies help people whose bodies do not function as they should. Beberapa teknologi ini membantu manusia atau orang yang tubuhnya tidak berfungsi sebagaimana mestinya. Ini yang maksudnya adalah bagian tubuhnya tidak berfungsi sebagaimana mestinya, itu bisa dibilang disabilities like this. Okay, next, good job. Okay, let's continue for number 2. Okay, 2. Robot can mimic part of the human body. Robot can mimic part of the human body. Let's understand this statement. Kita pahami dulu ya. Robots can mimic. Robot can bisa mimic menirukan part of the human body. Bagian dari tubuh manusia. Is that true or false? Okay, let's think again based on the text. Yep, good job. The answer is true. Ya, robot can mimic part of the human body. Jadi robot itu bisa menirukan bentuk tubuh dari manusia. For example, you can see on the picture. Kalian bisa lihat di gambarnya ya. The robot's hands ya is look like our hand. Tangannya robot itu seperti tangan kita. Even the raise or the shape of head. Bentuk kepalanya juga as like or similar with the human. Okay, which statement that support this statement? I'm sorry, which part of text? Bagian teks yang mana yang mendukung statement ini? Okay, like this. Robot can have a body structure and movable joints that are similar to the human skeletal and muscular system. Jadi ketika kalian jawab, kalian juga harus punya support dari teks yang dimaksud. Okay, next, let's continue for number 3. Robots have nervous system to control movement. Ya, robot have nervous system to control movement. Robot robot have nervous system. Robot punya sistem saraf. Nervous system itu adalah sistem saraf to control movement. Is that true or false? Remember or based on the text. Yep, based on the text. Yeah, based on the text. Look at this. Look about the movement of robots by the text. Okay, like this. Robots have a sensor system and a computer to control movement. Yeah, there is no nervous system in robots. Jadi tidak ada sistem saraf di robot. They use sensor system and a computer. Mereka menggunakan sistem sensor dan komputer. So, the statement below is false. Yeah, you can check your answer and then if you have false answer, you can correct it. And then for number 4, robot can use a variety of energy source to operate. Robot can use a variety energy. Robot bisa menggunakan energi yang bermacam-macam ya to operate, untuk dioperasikan atau digunakan. Let's check the text. Is this true or false? That's right. Is that big false? Ya, salah. Why? Let's find the part of the text that support our answer. Kita cari bagian teks yang mendukung jawaban kita ya. Kenapa salah? Robot menggunakan berbagai macam sumber energi untuk dioperasikan atau digunakan. Okay, energy. We find the keyword is energy ya. Which is energy? Oh, like this. Okay. Robot use an electrical energy source to help them move. So, robot just use electrical technology. Jadi, electrical energy. Jadi, robot hanya menggunakan energi listrik untuk sebagai sumber energi. So, robot cannot or can use variety energy. Tidak bisa menggunakan energi lain selain energi listrik ya. Terus how about the cell energy? Bagaimana kok dari baterai harus ada batteries for chemical energy? It will turn to electrical energy. Baterai itu termasuk energi kimia, nantinya juga akan dirubah ke energi listrik. So, the main source is electrical energy. Okay, let's remember for the questions 3. Let's back to the questions 3. The questions 3. In what ways do you think a robot is like you? Dalam hal apa sih robot itu seperti kamu atau seperti kita as human ya, kita seperti kita manusia. So, your answer may be different with your friends. Jawaban kalian mungkin beda dengan teman-teman kalian ya. Jadi, kenapa sih tubuhnya robot itu Kenapa kita dalam hal apa kita berpikir bahwa robot itu seperti kita manusia? Maybe the movement pergerakannya or the body shape bentuk tubuhnya or the body structure is like human. You can answer like that, or maybe you have own answer. I'm sure that you already know what is the similarities between robot and human. Ya, saya sudah yakin kalian juga sudah tahu apa sih persamaan, the similarities, persamaan between human and body. I'm sorry, human and robots. Okay, let's continue for next part. Okay, look at this. You can open your book page 6 ya. Bisa dibuka bukunya halaman 6. Okay, the questions for how is the runner's prosthetic leg is similar in the legs of the other runners? Bagaimana pelari dengan kaki palsu ini similar, hampir sama to the leg of others runners. Hampir sama dengan pelari lainnya. Kenapa? Because the prosthetic leg use a technology or a robots that have same function with the original leg. Karena pada pengguna kaki palsu ini menggunakan teknologi atau robot yang fungsinya hampir sama dengan kaki asli. Ya, maybe you can like answer like this, or maybe you have your own answer. It's okay. Because I'm sorry. Because the prosthetic leg, I'm sorry, have ya similar itu hampir sama ya, function with real legs or original legs karena memiliki fungsi yang sama dengan okay, maybe your answer can be like this. Mungkin jawabannya bisa seperti ini ya, or maybe you have your own answer is okay. Ya tentunya yang nyambung atau relate with the questions. Okay, well students, let's we continue for the next part ya. Read and with a partner discuss the questions below. Baca dan dengan partner kalian because we are online learning today, so you can ask your parent, your brother, sister to discuss about the questions below ya. Karena kita sedang belajar online di rumah, jadi kita bisa diskusinya dengan orang tua, dengan saudara-saudara di rumah ya. Okay, so Ustazah Zul will explain you in English combined with bahasa, dikombinasikan dengan bahasa Indonesia. Okay, it's about prosthetic limbs. Let's read the text together with me ya. Kita baca bersama-sama bareng Ustazah, okay? 1, 2, 3, go! Robotic technology can also be used to make a prosthetic limb move. A prosthetic limb is an artificial arm, hand, leg, or foot to replace a missing one. Modern prosthetic limbs can be controlled by electrical signal from the brain. In the past, prosthetic hand had a few fingers and could not do many things. Today, they have a thumb and forefinger that are controlled individually. This prosthetic hand can turn a key, pick a small object, and hold a glass. Current prosthetic legs and feet allow users to walk and even run. As technologies advance, prosthetic legs and feet work more like real legs and feet. The legs prosthetic limbs also look more like real limbs. Okay. Yes, after we read the text, So let's we translate about the sentence to bahasa. Kita translate ke bahasa ya, order to you to understand what is the meaning of the text. Supaya kalian mengerti apa sih yang tadi dibicarakan. Okay, listen and focus in my translation. So maybe if you please follow about the translation. Kalian bisa ikuti ya. Robotic technology, teknologi robot can also be used to dapat juga digunakan untuk make a prosthetic limb move, membuat lengan, make a prosthetic limb move, membuat sebuah gerakan kaki, lengan palsu. A prosthetic limb, lengan palsu, is an artificial arm, itu adalah sebuah artificial arm, lengan palsu atau tangan atau kaki or foot, bahkan kaki ya, maksudnya palsu, that replace amazing one, yang menggantikan atau yang menggantikan amazing one yang hilang ya. Misalkan kalau nggak punya tangan, jadi kita bisa gantikan dengan artificial arm, kaki palsu. And the next, modern prosthetic limbs ya, lengan palsu yang modern can be controlled, bisa dikontrol, bisa dikendalikan by electric signal, ya, dengan signal listrik from the brain, dari otak. In the past, dulu, prosthetic hands had a few fingers. Dulu, tangan palsu had a few fingers, punya sedikit jari, could not do many things, dan could not, tidak dapat, do many things, melakukan banyak hal. And then today, pada hari ini, they have finger and, today, hari ini, they have a thumb, mereka memiliki a thumb, jempol, 4 fingers, dan 4 jari that are controlled, yang dikendalikan individually, secara individu atau masing-masing. These prosthetic hands can turn a key. Bahkan ya, this prosthetic hand, tangan palsu ini, can turn a key, bisa memutar kunci, pick up small object, mengambil benda kecil, and hold a glass, dan memegang glass. Current plus prosthetic legs, ya. Kaki palsu terbaru ini, baru-baru ini kaki palsu terbaru allow the user, memungkinkan penggunanya to walk, untuk berjalan, and even run, dan bahkan berlari. As technology advance, sebagaimana teknologi terbaru, teknologi advance, prosthetic leg and feet, kaki palsu work more, bekerja lebih seperti real legs, kaki asli atau kaki asli ya, The latest prosthetic limbs, lengan palsu terbaru, the latest terbaru ya. The latest prosthetic limbs also look more like real limbs. Lengan palsu terbaru bentuknya juga hampir sama dengan lengan asli. Okay, well students, after I translate the word in bahasa one by one, you can write the meaning or the translation of the word above the difficult word that you don't know. Ya, yang nggak tahu artinya, kalian bisa tuliskan artinya di atasnya. Itu supaya untuk memperkaya perbendaharaan kata kalian. Okay, that's on the text that I already read and translate for you. You can answer these 2 questions. Kalian bisa menjawab ini di buku kalian ya, in your book. Okay, the questions 1, how do prosthetic limbs help people? Bagaimana lengan palsu ini bisa membantu manusia? Nah, tadi sudah dijelaskan ya bagaimana bisa membantu ya. Contohnya membantu pekerjaan apa sih yang bisa dilakukan? Okay, next questions 2. How are prosthetic hands different today compared with those of past? How prosthetic hands different today? Bagaimana tangan palsu pada hari ini yang terbaru, compare, dibandingkan tangan palsu pada zaman dulu. Ya, what is the difference? Apa bedanya? How are prosthetic hand different today? Apa perbedaan dari tangan palsu sekarang dibanding dengan those of the past? Bandingnya dengan tangan palsu zaman dulu. Okay, it also already explained in the text. Okay, you can write your answer based on the text that I already explained to you. If you still don't understand, you can repeat the translation twice or more, ya, until you understand. Kalau kalian masih belum paham, kalian bisa mengulangi pembahasannya tadi, translasinya Ustazah tadi, 2 kali atau 3 kali sampai kalian paham. Okay, next, number 6, this one, yeah. So you have to answer for number 5.5 and then 0.6. Okay, let's continue to 0.6. 0.6. What does this man prosthetic hand enable him to do? It's very easy. What does this man prosthetic hand enable to do? Ya, apa saja sih yang bisa dikerjakan tangan palsu laki-laki ini? Ya. What does the man prosthetic hand enable to do? Apa yang dapat dilakukan tangan palsu ini? Ya, tangan palsu ini bisa digunakan untuk apa aja? Yeah, you can touch on the picture. You can answer it. I'm sure that all you can. Pasti bisa ya semuanya ya. Okay, let's continue to 4.7. Okay, with the partner, list the characteristic of each machine or robot that mimics the real animals. Baca dengan partner, list the characteristic. Kalian disuruh menulis karakteristik atau ciri-ciri of each machine, masing-masing mesin, or robot atau robot that mimics, yang menirukan the real animals atau binatang-binatang palsu. You can read the text for yourself and then use your dictionary to help you to translate or understand this text. After this, you can you can write the characteristic on each column below. Okay, let's read next for number 7. Number 8, number 9. Okay, for number 9, ya. For number 9, read and circle true or false, ya. True or false. This is about nano system. Ini adalah nanobots atau sistem nano. Nanobots, we call as nanobots. How can you build a robot that is only a few billions of a meter long? Scientists hope to be able to build these tiny robots using nanotechnology. Scientists have found ways to move one atom over time. Okay, and so on. You can read by yourself based on the explanation in the text. You can state, kalian bisa menyatakan these 3 statements are true or false. Yeah, as the questions number 3 before. Yeah, and then number 9, invent a technology that could help blind person. Draw your prototype and present your idea. Invent a technology. Coba, ini you are considered to be a scientist. Kalian dianggap nomor 10 ini, kalian jadi berasa ahli sains ya. Invent technology, temukan. Kalian harus menemukan nih. Invent a technology, temukan teknologi that could help a blind person, yang bisa membantu orang buta. Nah, kira-kira kalau kalian jadi scientist, kira-kira kalian mau bikin alat kayak gimana nih? Nah, you can explain here and draw your prototype. Kalian bisa menggambarkan modelnya. For example, maybe you will make you will make stick. Kalian bisa bikin tongkat yang dilengkapi dengan fitur apa? It's up to you. You can write here. Yeah. Okay. Well, students, so the task for you today, the practice for you today, latihan untuk kalian hari ini mengerjakan point 5, 6, 7, I'm sorry, 8, number 8 skip ya, nomor 8 bisa dilewati. Number 5, 6, 7, and then 9 and 10. Jadi tugas kalian adalah 5, 6, 7, 9, dan 10. Okay, that's all students. I hope you understand with the explanation for today, and I hope by this explanation you can improve your knowledge. For example, especially for your science knowledge. Ya, semoga penjelasan hari ini bermanfaat untuk kalian. If you still don't understand or if you still have any questions, you can text me by WA or by comment in this video. Okay, thank you for everyone. Good luck dan semangat belajar ya. Keep on fight in learning. Tetap semangat dalam belajar. Okay, saya say alhamdulillahirobbilalamin. Wassalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.